All right. Beautiful sound there. Hello, everybody. My name is Gage Kopic, and today I'm joined with...
Kaden Reitz.
How we doing?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. It's pretty nice out today.
Beautiful.
Good. Well,
Pissed I'm stuck in a car all day.
Yeah. Well, looking at back at our episodes that we had recorded one night, I realized that my computer was 5 years unupdated. So Kaden and I have 3 episodes that we recorded, and sadly they never made it. They never made it.
Trial and error.
My bad, everybody. So we're going to go and we're going to touch up on what we were doing that time. That morning, you got here, and what did we end up going to do?
Headed up to Tomahawk, Wisconsin to do a little bit of shed hunting. Less than desirable conditions, I'd say.
Yep.
Knee-deep snow.
Yeah, it snowed 8 inches. 8 inches the day before, and we didn't think about that too much. We were just like, we'll find them.
Well, when we're in central Wisconsin and we see what's on the snow outside, we think, it can't be that much worse, only an hour north. We thought wrong.
Oh, it was bad.
We thought wrong.
That was rough. That was rough. We spent, what did we walk? 4 miles?
Yes, is what, according to my watch.
4 miles, and then we said, screw it, we're done. That was rough.
And it was a little early too. Like, when we do that
Middle of February.
Mid-February. It's now early first weekend of March, but probably more desirable time to be doing it now than February. On my way here from Minneapolis, 2 dead bucks on the side of the road with their horns.
Nobody stopped to cut them off yet?
There was actually one that looked like it was cut off, but I mean, it's right on 94.
Yeah.
I was doing 80.
80. Yeah.
I'm not.
You don't want a stop and then somebody who's not paying attention.
Depending on what's behind me, if a really expensive, a really expensive sports car is behind me, I'm stopping hard.
Yeah.
I'm stopping hard. That's what we call payday.
Perfect. Well, we're gonna do a little bit of introductions. So I guess my first question to you is, how'd you get into hunting? What got you into it?
Pretty repetitive story from, I think, most people around here. It's just dad. Yep. Dad got us into it. Dad's dragging you along early on, making you sit through the cold, bitching about it, and then eventually turning that around once you pull the trigger a few times. Like, holy shit,
this is pretty sweet.
It's pretty fun. Grandpa was just meat hunter. Yep. He's going out. He would trap, but for money, not quite, just for some extra spending cash. But not a super. Even this year, he dropped a spike.
Good old Wisconsin 11-pointer.
Sends me a picture. Can't eat the horns. After he sent that to me about a week before that. My cousin, who lives just on the road from them, sent me a picture of a buck not too far from their property. I had to say it was 180. Oh, just a monster. Oh. But then he goes and does that. I don't get it.
I can't eat the horns.
He does make some mean jerky. You got to see his.
Yeah. The process there.
He's a fanatic about it.
Dude, it smelled freakishly good up in that garage.
What were they making that time? Was it ring bologna?
It was ring bologna, snack sticks, and then summer sausage.
Summer sausage is very good.
It smelled.
It's very, very
smelled
good.
Unreal. There was a shitload too.
Oh yeah.
That looked like a whole day ordeal that they had going on there. Yeah.
Whole weekend.
No, that was something.
They turn them out, that's for sure.
We'll have to go revisit there for turkey season coming up here.
Might have to get in their ear. We got to chase those, I think they said dudes from Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
Got to chase them out of there.
We'll get that. That'll be pretty. Get them city slickers out of there.
Right.
push them out.
Right.
For you guys listening, I don't know when people are gonna tune in and listen, but it is almost turkey time here in central Wisconsin. What extra tags go on sale March 16th, I believe.
I will be getting on that.
Yeah. Yep.
As a non-resident,
I'm thinking I'm gonna start. I want to see 5 or 6 of them. I want to try to at least get 5 or 6 down. And then I was looking it up. I want to get one of them dead hang turkey mounts this year.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, are they expensive?
What are they?
$1,300.
Yeah,
for a full bird. Oh,
taxidermy has gotten insane.
Holy crap! That's just wild to me.
Yeah,
makes me not want to do it, but at the same time, those things are sweet.
Right. I'd say make it an absolute freaking limb hanger if you're gonna do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got to have hooks.
Yeah.
But that's why, again, I'm going to buy like 5 or 6 tags, go out, see which one, start. It's going to be,
you can buy 5 or 6.
You can buy one a day, $10 a tag.
No kidding. I never knew that.
Yep. One a day until they're out.
Usually I have to shoot my first one.
Yeah. I'll go out and I'll buy a ton of them.
Yeah.
And then if I can't make it out, whatever, it's $10 towards the DNR for them to go and do a better job out in the woods, whatever.
Right.
Like,
right.
No harm, no foul there.
Right.
And then if I make it out and I shoot one, great, $10 well spent. I get one meal out of it. 2. What do you do with your turkey?
Just cut the breast out mostly.
That's what we do. But this year, I was looking it up. You can take them legs out, like just fully take everything off.
Mm-hmm.
And you can slow cook them legs, and it'll like harden up all the fibers and tendons in there. Meat peels right off, and you can make some sweet tacos out of it. Turkey tacos.
Interesting.
So I'm going to try that, see what I can do with it. If it doesn't taste good, whatever, I'll just start making it into jerky.
Yeah.
But
I need to pick up my wild game culinary skills.
Yeah.
Like significantly.
Me too. I know how to make fried food,
mm-hmm.
and then grill it.
Right.
Other than that,
I usually steak everything, but there is this year I still have yet to do it. But I cut the roast, planning on putting it like a roast, like in a hamstring, which is that big ball of muscle.
Yep.
Cut that out this year. Usually I just steak that because it's easy. It's just fucking throw it on the grill and cow it down. But I'm gonna throw it in the pressure cooker. And I had a recipe. I'm blanking on what it was. Slipping my mind.
Just throw them out. Throw them in the. Well, with those, what we usually do is I'll do crock pot.
Yeah.
Let it sit with all the spices, everything you throw in there, 6 hours in the crock pot.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you pull it out, it's just fall apart and you can shred it.
Right.
Then you throw it on some.
Pork.
Yeah, it is so good. It is so good. So going back to introductions, we went off on a little tangent there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for me, what got me into it was, again, same repetitive story. My dad, he brought me out gun season, just like every Wisconsinite. I mean, nobody ever starts with the bow. It's always gun.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, this sucks. Like, this isn't fun at all. It's cold. We're not seeing shit because it's northern Wisconsin gun season. I mean, you got bang, bang, bang. Everybody's shooting stuff. Nothing's moving.
8th largest army in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So then I said, screw this. I'm going to go to a movie with my mom. So we go to the Tomahawk movie theater. And as I'm sitting there, my mom's phone lights up. Cole shot one. That motherfucker. He was sitting in my stand with Dad. I'm like, oh, it was probably a spike. Get a picture. 8-pointer.
Jeez.
Like, damn it. And then the next year, I shot my first one. We were doing a drive, and that was a story. Holy smokes! My 2 cousins, and then I were all in a field together, and I seen a group of deer being pushed out of the creek bottom. I see doe. I had a doe tag in my pocket, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot one of them. Put that gun up, and just as I'm about to pull the trigger, I see antlers right behind it. So I swing, shoot, and it's like 200 yards, full sprint deer.
Iron sights?
Scope. I had my dad's 30-06 with, I honestly don't even know what scope's on that. Either Leupold or Vortex.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice gun. Right. Pull the trigger on that. and I see dirt fly up behind it. I'm like, shit, I missed. Reload, bang. And I vividly remember there was this big oak tree behind him when I shot, and that comes into play later. Both my cousin shoots, and then I thought we all missed, and I'm like, no way, I missed, not a chance. He said, then I go and I talk to my cousin. He's like, I seen that thing fall over the fence. Like, oh, so we hit it. Somebody hit it. Track it, and we find the deer. My cousin sits down, starts taking pictures with it, and because my dad's like, do you think you hit it? I'm like, yeah, I think I did, but I also know that I missed the first one, because when my uncle asked me, I said, yeah, I missed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hit him on the second one, but he only heard I think I missed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinking it's my cousin's deer. He's taking pictures with it, this, that, the other thing. Finally, my dad tunes in, and he's like, hey, I think Gage might have hit it. I'm like, no. He's too young. It's too far, blah, 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 this, that, the other thing. Skin it when we have it hanging in the shop, and we're looking at the angle of the entrance and the exit hole. We're like, Gage, where were you standing? Like, here. Is this exit or entrance and exit hole is at straight diagonal, and it would have been perfect from where I am. For my cousin, it would have been the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we got to go out to the field and look where first blood is. Go to where my cousin said he shot it. They see blood, and they're like, yep, it was his. My dad keeps walking, and I told him where that big oak tree was. I'm like, that's where I hit him. Big old blood splatter right there. Like, no, that was Gage's. And that was this guy, my 9-pointer.
You didn't get a grip and grin.
Nope.
Damn.
First buck, first deer. Not even just buck, first deer ever. No grip and grin.
That sucks.
The grip and grin picture that I have is in the bed of the truck after we loaded wood, and it was the deer caped out.
That blows.
Yep. Sad. That sucked. But figured it out, and it was whole family got venison out of that one. It was a big deer, especially for a first one. I was like, hell yeah, this is sweet.
Right. That's a nice first buck for sure.
But yeah, that was how I got into it, was hunting with the family, deer camp. Love deer camp. Go up there, get all piled, and then try to wake up. Sometimes, crawl to the stand.
Crawl.
I forget who it was, but there was one morning they said that they walked a mile past their stand, looked around, like, I don't know where I am. They sat down. One of the guys in our group sat down by a tree, woke up at 9 o'clock because they set an alarm. Like, it's breakfast time. Looked down at their gun. No bullets. They left it in the truck.
We don't have that problem. We're not in the big woods. Well, actually, no, I've been one piece of property. It's a lease property. I don't go on. Actually, no, I have gone out the past 2 years on Sunday of opening weekend, but I've gotten lost in there. It's maybe 40 acres of hardwoods.
Yeah.
I get turned around so easily before light.
Yeah. I mean, when you're looking around, you're like, dude, where the fuck am I?
Cat eyes. Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah.
Those little reflective strips. Just throw them on a tree.
Things that we told down south to get.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of them ribbons.
Yeah, those sucked.
Yeah, where am I going?
I got pretty turned around that first morning.
Going down to that bottom stand?
Yeah. I'm like, where's the fucking lawnmower?
Well, there was that one morning you were up in the killing tree, and I'm trying to find my way down there. And I'm like, I don't want to turn my light on, but I have no clue where the fuck I am.
Yeah, you almost got to put the light up in the tree. Like, where the fuck am I?
Oh, that was a good trip, too.
Speaking of hunting camps, my hunting camps come quite what I'd call it a toxic environment lately. These past 2 years, yeah. So we have this. I told you about this.
I think so.
So,
but tell it for the people.
Right. We have the 2 awards, and they're not awards; they're punishments.
Yep.
The first one is the old running one from like our dads and uncles and shit. It's the MT award, short for Mark Todd.
Okay.
Mark and Todd were slower individuals. But the person who does the dumbest thing wins a chain wallet that if they have to wear it for the entire year to any event, and if you're caught by someone within the hunting camp not wearing your wallet, you owe them each $1. So that's got people on edge.
Yep.
Like try not to be stupid by any means or do anything dumb. Me and my buddies, cousins and stuff, kids our age, started a new one called the Conzer Award. Conzer was a neighbor that was on the wrestling team that was like weighed in tighty whities type of guy. Big old gut on him. Yeah. That one you have to wear a pink hat for the entirety of
hunting season.
Yeah. To the bar and everything.
Like
and
one of them blaze.
Yeah, and it's got dicks on it and Sharpies, and you don't want to wear it. And we do every time someone does or says something that is like somewhat questionable, the entire fucking cabin joins in and yells points. As in points towards the MT or the Conzer Award. So everyone's on fucking edge and arguing over what's points and what's not points. And
so who's got the chain wallet this year?
This year it's gonna be Josh. What did Josh do? He did something really stupid. I can't remember. I think he blew his nose in front of a deer or something like that. He whatever it was. I gotta remember, but it was bad. My brother almost got it. Shot just a freaking puppy of a.
I think you sent me a picture of it.
Tiny. Yeah. I have a picture of him carrying it out in his arms like this. And then my dad had made a mention before Friday night, before the action got going. Chase will be gutting everybody's deer this year because his buck that he shot with his bow, he did a terrible job at.
Yeah.
So we're all sitting around here watching him gut his dog of a fawn and just rips right into the guts. No remorse. Like I'm telling you, he's moving like this.
Sawing at it?
Stabbing the guts. Dude. I'm like, what are you doing? Guacamole. It filled that fucking deer carcass, and it was disgusting.
So
he almost got it for that.
I heard this on a podcast. I was listening. We'll shout him out. Hey, episode 001 here, and we're going to already shout out a different podcast.
They're better than us. We know it. We know it.
Yeah.
Listeners know it.
We're working class bow hunter. I was listening to them, and one of the questions that they had was, what do you do with the asshole when you're gutting a deer? Like, how do you take care of the asshole? Do you leave it in and then just break the hips to clean it out, or do you ream the asshole out and cut it?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut a circle around the asshole. Hopefully do a good enough job. My biggest problem is I don't get deep enough.
Yeah.
And then run that circle, and then just pull on the large intestine.
So you get shit in your meat?
No. No, I don't.
If you do a bad job, you get shit on your meat.
I don't do a bad job.
You ever see that butt out thing?
Yes, I have one. I never use it. I don't know why.
So nice. So I have.
So what do you do? I have one. I literally don't know why I don't.
You
use
literally
it.
just
you stick it
jam it in there, twist it a few times, pull it out, and cut it right off, and it's taken care of.
Oh, you cut there. I thought you would pull it back through, but I guess that makes more sense.
We use my dad hates gutting deer.
Yeah,
he gets all sick and like because he doesn't like the sight of blood. He puts his rubber gloves on, his yellow rubber gloves, and he'll take his butt out, twist it around, pulls it right out. So nice.
Yeah,
so nice. Here I am doing exactly what you said. Reaming the asshole out with my knife, and it takes me an extra 3 minutes there where dude just real quick 30 seconds done, in and out. Holy smokes.
Right.
I gotta start using that thing.
I know. They are slick.
We'll be using it when we go to Idaho.
I don't know if they're big enough for an elk asshole.
They gotta make one that is.
Huh.
There's gotta be.
I mean, I feel like it's bigger though. It's gonna be easier to cut around.
I would think so.
And that's just extra shit that we're going to have packed in there with us.
That's true. Yeah, but those things are an ounce.
Right. I don't know how full my pack's going to be yet.
Dude, I still gotta get everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna have to
still have to order you an alcohol. I keep fucking putting that off. There's like eight fucking things I need to buy right now. I just keep putting it off.
Dude, I got things that I gotta buy and then I wanna buy. I'll go and I'll put everything in my carts. So I've got like 20 different websites where I've got shit in carts just waiting. And then I close them out because I'm like, nope. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Not gonna spend that. So like one of them right now, with it being March, we got the walleye run in Green Bay. So I've got like a $1,000 cart on Shields full of walleye lures, some new rods, new reels, line. I'm like, nah, dude, why would I buy that? I've got a brand new rod from last year that I caught my 30 on. No reason to go and buy a new one.
Did you ever get that to a taxidermist?
Yep.
What did he run you again?
$13.50 an inch. Cheap as fuck.
And he's not done with it yet?
No, he said, I just reached out to him and asked if he does turkeys. And he said he's just starting on fish.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be like August, but yeah, I can't wait to get that thing back.
I could ask the guy who did my buck from a few years ago if he does turkeys, but
the one that I found is in Jefferson. I got
down by Madison?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the closest one that I could find.
Damn.
Everybody else that I reached out to around here, nope, I don't do birds anymore.
Huh.
Fuck, dude. Nobody does them because there's so much work.
Right. I could imagine.
You got to go through and do every individual feather or whatever.
Really? Huh.
Ton of work, so nobody wants to do it.
Yeah, it sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, if I could find somebody, if anybody's listening that knows somebody that would do a full turkey mount, please let me know.
In the central Wisconsin area.
In the central Wisconsin area. Yeah, I don't want to drive 2 hours to go drop a turkey off. But then again, I was reading their thing. They'll breast it out for you and save the meat. So I might just stick with them too, just because I would like the meat.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Right. I don't even know how I would start to get the meat out of a turkey while trying to preserve the
I'm not even gonna try.
Feathers or whatever.
I'm not even going to bother with it.
Huh, interesting.
That's, if I mess anything up, mounts ruin. All right, rolling on with intros to the crew. Just so you guys know, there are more, but currently one of our guys is heading down to Florida to go shoot some hogs.
Really?
Brecken.
Is he?
Yep.
That's sweet.
And then yesterday he was doing his beater cross, the snowmobile races around here. So he was doing that. Couldn't come in for the pod yesterday or today. And Rafe Peanut, he's on his way. He's down in North Carolina. And then we got a couple other guys who are going to be stopping in here and there. But our main crew is going to be you, me, Brecken, or Kaden, me, Brecken, and Rafe. Those are going to be our main guys that you guys are going to be hearing pretty often. But as of now, it's just Kaden and I. So rolling on with our introductions.
Anything else you want to say about yourself?
About me?
Yeah.
Kaden and I wrestled way back in the day. Like 6th and 7th grade.
Yeah, and I know you want to say who won that.
And I whooped his fucking ass.
Someone was feeding the 7th grader steroids, and it was ridiculous.
Oh, come on. Another nice little tidbit about Kaden and I. We suck at hunting when we're together. We have the worst fucking luck.
We're bad at everything together.
We have awful fucking luck.
As of recently.
Yes, as of recently, I would say.
And what we said on previous pods that got scrubbed is we think we used up all our luck. The only explanation for it, because our last 3 endeavors together.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to call it 4 now. We got the Kentucky hunt.
Yep.
We got the Kentucky hunt. Okay. And then 2 weeks ago, Saturday, we went shed hunting. Disastrous. Terrible timing for the year. Terrible part of the state. Like deep snow.
Yep.
Completely pointless. So that brings us to 0-2. That night before we get rolling on the podcasts, we go to local bar down the road and dump what, $80 each in the pull tabs?
$80 a piece to pull tabs.
And not $1
Unheard of. Unheard of around
Not
here.
$1.
Zero. You know, that doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. Fast forward to that night and running our podcast this podcast that did not get, that was just choppy and
It's just 0-4.
0-4.
Something's got to change.
Fishing or turkey hunting.
Nah, you know what? I'd be okay if those went bad and then we saved all the luck for September.
For Idaho. Yeah. I'm almost tempted to not go turkey hunting with you.
Dude. Rafe and I went for the first, we've been going for years now together. And for the first time, we got on one together this past year.
Really?
First time in like 4 years. Yeah. We've been trying for turkeys for 4 years together. First time was last year that we got a bird. Rafe was, we'll tell that story when he's here.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Give me your favorite hunting story.
Favorite hunting story.
Your number one.
What did I say in the last podcast? Do you remember?
I think it was your first deer.
My first deer. That one's not that good. My first bow.
First bow. Yeah.
Okay. So, first bow, I want to say 8th grade. 8th grade, probably 7th or 8th grade. Up at my cousin's. My cousin's got a pretty, I'd call it a pretty serious row crop operation in Wapaka County. Mm-hmm. Own 1,000, least 2,000 acres, last I heard. Cousin's still in high school. I'm in middle school. Me and 4 of his buddies decide to suit up, and go out for the night, go out for an evening sit. And this is January 4th, 2015 or 14, whatever year it was. So we set out and we go set up around it's a small field surrounded by like a tree line, and then beyond that tree line's all swamp.
Yep.
So pretty secluded little area, but we all set up around this field, pretty much just sitting in the tree line, in the brush, in the grass, all hunkered down. No one's in a tree stand, nothing. I'm kind of down on the lower end, be towards close in a thick little tree or little patch of hardwoods that dumped off into the swamp right behind me, and I can't really see shit what's going on besides right in front of me because the field rises up.
Yep.
I want to say hour and a half in, I hear a thwack, and I'm looking around. I'm low on the ground, can't see shit. All of a sudden, a fawn comes into my view, running damn near directly at me.
Yeah.
So I'm knocking an arrow. What the fuck's going on? Next thing you know, mom's right behind it, hauling ass right behind her, and they are coming right at me. I'm like, am I gonna have to wrestle this thing? Am I have to stab it? What's going on? So the arrow's knocked, and I noticed the doe, and its hind leg is like flopping around like you stuck a t-shirt out the car window, just flopping as it's running. So I'm like, I better put this thing out of its misery. It just got hit. So I knock an arrow, hop up, they take off into the woods, maybe 10, 15 yards, am I right? Knock my arrow, take off through the woods. It gets caught up in some brush, as I expected it would be, with only 3 legs.
Yeah.
Broadside to me, of course, draw back. Whack. Low.
Oh.
hit it, but low, still moving. Make the second shot and put it a little bit higher, because I hit, like, usually when you're shooting from a tree stand, you're used to, like, you know where you're gonna hit the heart. I put it a little low, and I think it just went onto the heart, kind of hit that dead zone.
Yep.
Put it a little higher, smack center of the lungs, dead deer.
Nice.
Yeah.
How far was track job?
It didn't go anywhere. It was stuck in the brush.
Oh.
It keeled over. Like, the first arrow hit it, and it didn't really do anything. I'm like, I better put another one in it. Another one, what's the stuff that comes out of your mouth when you're breathing the cold?
Steam,
vapor, whatever. Steam pours out of its nose and out of the wound, and its head goes over and done.
You ever accidentally spine one?
No, luckily.
You hear that noise? Oh my god, dude!
I watched a buddy spine one, but I have not, luckily, yet.
That is one of the worst noises I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Can't stand it.
like a dying cow.
Oh my god, dude! It was I got sent home. So we're gonna age ourselves here. Got sent home from high school, my senior year of high school, from getting contact traced for coronavirus. Right? Yes, we're young. We're young studs here, boys.
Are we young?
We're not unks yet.
Not yet.
Unk would be like 30 plus. Right?
Oh yeah. Okay, I guess.
I'd consider us young studs. Young enough, right?
Yeah.
But I got sent home, contact traced, and I was like, "Fuck it! It's October 18th. I'm gonna go hunt. Screw school. Like, what are they gonna make me do? Some online work? Ugh.
Right.
Sure, I'll do my math equation.
Right.
Bunch of crap. But I'm sitting in the stand. My dad has no idea that I'm here. He works from home, but I just never went inside. I just threw my shit on, went back behind the house. Doe comes walking out 20 yards. Didn't look at my sight, or like my tape where I was practicing that. Shoot. Just square in the spine. I'm like, no. This thing drops. Bah, bah. Like, oh my God. Quiver on. I always shoot with quiver on. Quick read, throw another arrow in. Heart punch. Thing is dead in 5 seconds, but man, that noise. You never leaves you, and you never want to do it again. As soon as you hear it, one time is enough. You're like, nah, I'm good. That's whenever I see videos on like Instagram or TikTok or something, where like you can see the blood pumping out and the animal like spurting out of their nose and
like
shit.
Those slow-mo shots.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing that. Like, I know what happens. I know what we're doing when we're out in the woods hunting. I mean, obviously we're trying to take the life of an animal.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't want to glorify all the blood and all that stuff, because that's what pisses off the other side of the anti-hunters and whatnot. And then, I don't know, it's like kind of almost disrespectful to the animal, I feel like.
Right. Have you heard about the notorious bear groan?
Mm-mm.
I think I've only heard about this through YouTube videos. I wonder if Cole had that situation happen to him with his on the wall. But their bears are like notorious for like their final breath is a big
sigh,
big moan.
He shot
loud.
That. He was running dogs with that one.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, that thing was up in the tree.
That's cool.
Shot it out of the tree. Whack.
The new Meat Eater film, the Manitoba bear hunt with Giannis. He got one, and they put it on audio, and you can hear it, and he talked about it a little bit.
Thank you to our sponsors. Currently, we have none. So if you're looking to sponsor some guys who are trying to make it, I mean, we're just going to keep thundering, keep hammering at it. Just some Central Wisconsin boys who want to just continue to share their stories and have a good time and invite people to come and be proud of what they shoot, regardless of size, caliber. All right. So we were on favorite hunting stories. So you had yours. Your first bow kill is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine, looking at my favorite hunting stories, I mean, my first buck is up there, but that one also hurts at the same time. It's like,
no grip and grin.
Yeah, no grip and grin. No
hallelujah moment.
Yeah, nothing like that. Honestly, in recent times, I think my number one, if we're looking at deer, talking mostly deer here, favorite moment has got to be my buck from last year. I woke up 2:30 in the morning at school, and I had a 3-hour drive to get to the land I was hunting on and over on the west part of the state. And like, damn, I'm up at 2:30, 3-hour drive, doesn't get light out until 6:15, 6:30. I can make it. I can make that. So I had all my hunting stuff already in my car just because it was early season for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it my junior year? Yeah. No, it was my senior year of college. And I wasn't wrestling until second semester anyways, or like towards the second semester. And I'm like, pfft. It was either my junior or senior year. I don't quite remember. I'm like, I'm not wrestling anyways. I don't care. And till the end, until the middle of the season, I'll miss. We had nutrition or something that evening planned. I don't care. I don't need to listen to some lady talk to me about eating healthy. I'm done after this year. Whatever. She can fuck right off. And jump in my car and I drive 3 hours and I got my climber. I get up in this tree and just as I'm getting set, I stood up. Phone falls out right to the ground. Damn it. I need that. I'm sitting all day. And this is like October 7th, 8th, real early. So all day sit. Why am I doing it? No idea. Just because I can. And I was skipping class. I'm like, screw that. I'm going to sit all day if I'm going to make a day out of it. So I drop back down. And by the time I get back up, I'm drenched in sweat because it was like 55 in the morning.
Yeah.
It got hot that day, like 60s. It was hot. I'm like, I'm not going to see shit. Not going to see shit. Why am I sitting here? So I just kept sitting, like, screw it. Again, just going to make a day out of it. I took time to wake up at 2:30 and then drive here. So I sat there we finally got it all set up. It was 6:15. Sun comes up. And I'm sitting there all day. Nothing. Squirrels, nothing. Raccoons, no deer.
What was the wind doing?
It was almost no wind. Almost no wind. Blowing straight at my face and then coming down. I was sitting on top of this ridge right in a saddle.
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 peaks and then a nice point where I had bucks cruising through every once in a while. And we had one that was kind of on a pattern. But again, early season, you never fully know what they're doing. And we were one cold front away from getting to that sweet time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, maybe he shows up, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. It gets to be 5:53 and I'd been sitting for almost 12 hours at that point. I'm like, dude, I'm tired. I forgot water, forgot snacks. So I'm nothing all day. Like, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to take a pee, and I'm going to leave. Like, I'm done. I'm done. Just as I'm standing up, I hear some crashing a little bit off. I'm like, all right, maybe it's not a squirrel. Don't know. There's some big freaking squirrels down there that could make noise like that. So I sat back down and look over and see him pop out from behind some pines. They're like 45 yards. I'm like, oh, that's a shooter right there. Comes walking in, stops 25 yards broadside. I stay sitting down, draw back, just pinwheel him. Just perfect placement. Little steep shot, so it didn't get, it passed through, but it went out his chest. So like high back and then out the chest, but I still clipped 2 lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Just got barely clipped the second one.
Right.
He gets out, runs, and I can hear crashing. But I'm like, okay, I don't know. Real steep angle on the shot, so I didn't want to push it.
Quartering away?
Broadside. But I mean, it was such a steep shot that it went out in front of the backside shoulder, like chest-wise.
Yeah.
So I get down and I call up my buddy. I'm like, hey, because it was his land that I was hunting. I'm like, dude, I just pinwheeled one. I don't know when you're off work. If you want to come up and help me track. He's like, I'm there. I'm coming. Just wait for me. He's like, go pick up a 6-pack from Quick Trip or something. Like, sure, yeah, I'll do that. Pick up 2. Drink one before you get here, bro. So I get down, put all my shit in I'm driving a Honda Civic at this time. And I put all my shit in this Honda Civic, drive down to Quick Trip, grab a snack, 2 6-packs, drink one before he gets there, calling my dad. And he's like, what do you want? What do you want? I just shot a buck. You shot a buck. What are you going to do with it now? You're 3 hours away from home and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, aren't you going to be happy for me? I shot a deer. And he's like, your mom is making me angry for packing for Florida. Blah, 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 blah. So then I'm like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Hang up. Buddy shows up. We go and we track this thing 40 yards. There he is. Biggest buck I've ever shot. Yep.
I did not know. You've probably told me. I did not know that came off the Richland land.
Yep. It's biggest deer I've seen. Second biggest buck I've seen out there. First one I've seen, biggest buck I've seen out there was probably like a 160, but I never had a shot. He stopped directly below my feet and then ran away.
Yeah.
And
I remember that one.
The only one that I could have had a shot, only chance I had at a shot for that one was if I would have settled my pin on his ham.
Yeah.
Sarah Beaumart it. Which we don't do that here in mediocre whitetail. We're not like that.
Just mediocre deer.
Yeah, just mediocre deer.
Not mediocre shots.
Dude, I mean, her shot was good. It's just terrible judgment on that.
Still have not seen the video of that, but
I'll
have to look it up after this.
That brings me to my next topic here. Completely side tangent. But yeah, that was one of my favorite stories. But side tangent here. I don't want to watch that video. Yeah. I've seen the clips, and I feel like if I watch the video, it's bringing like an audience to it.
Yeah,
you know. And why would I give that audience? It's shit. It's a shit shot, a terrible judgment call. I don't want to watch the video and give them views because that's exactly what they want. And I'm sure they're good people, but dude, you can't be taking shots like that.
And it was directly Texas heart shot right behind her.
When the deer was running away, in slow-mo, you can see the lighted knock in the asshole.
Really?
It's terrible. I forget what I seen the specs, and it was like 50-pound draw, 27 some inch draw length. Dude, how in the world? You have to be centimeters to perfection.
Right.
You're off by a hair. You're hitting it in the bone, and it's sticking. You're just injured the deer. Dumb shot. I can't. I don't know. Would you ever do something like that?
I mean, I can't say I would, but I can't act all high and mighty in heat of the moment and act like I don't slip up or something.
Yeah.
I can't act like it.
I don't, dude. I think I would rather
I'd rather clean miss than
a 180 is looking at me, and all I have is the ass. That thing is walking away. I don't think I can do it.
I would like to say I'd have the self-control to do it, but I haven't been in that situation, so
I'd probably be jumping out of the tree as it walked away.
Rambo.
Yeah, I'd be like, damn, take my harness, just quick tie it, jump. But fuck.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. That's got to be ethical.
It's just bad.
That just goes back to the death groan that you're talking about with the spine.
Yeah.
So
it's something that you just don't want to see that.
Right. 100%.
Finishing up that buck story. Totally got off track there. I threw that thing on top of my Honda Civic and I drove through.
Fuck yeah, bungee cords and all.
Yep. Every time I would stop at a stop sign, my whole windshield would just turn red.
Oh.
I'd have to turn the windshield wipers on, clean it off. And I get back home 1:00 in the morning. My dad is standing out there. He's like, "Let's see this thing." It's like, oh. All that phone call washes away. He's like, "That's a stud, bro. That's a stud." I'm like, yep. That's why I shot a deer on a Tuesday afternoon, 5:53 in the afternoon. Made it back to school for 5:30 lift that morning.
That's impressive. All nighter.
Well, yeah, I went from 2:30 in the morning that day before Got back to school. It was 4:30. Slept for 30 minutes. Woke up. Went to lift.
Impressive.
I had to my coach was not happy with me. He's like, you're a captain. You can't be missing team things like our nutrition crap. And I was like, dude, I don't care. I'll be at lift in the morning. See ya.
Right.
Whatever. That was, I'll wait till Rafe gets here for this one, but we can touch on it a little bit. Wrestling and hunting in school. How'd you feel trying to juggle all that?
I was able to do it junior and senior year. Did I not start till senior year? One of the two. But first few years it'd be go home and do it. Like I wouldn't try to do it in Minneapolis. I wouldn't try to do it in Minnesota. First time going in Minnesota, bought an out of state tag, even though I didn't have to because I was a student.
Yeah,
but I was dumbass. Went to my girlfriend's house. Behind her place, they have like 10 acres. Just set up a tent. Yep. It was their gun opener. Had dough moving around me, nothing happened. The next year, I got after it pretty hard. Bought myself a climber, scouted public land in the summer, about 45 minutes north of my house in Minneapolis. So I got out there quite a bit in the fall. I figured out heavy drinking in the fall hurts wrestling in the winter. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, maybe if I hunt, that'll be exciting. Then I don't have to drink so much. So would go to this large swampy tract of public land in north of Forest Lake, Minnesota. Did a little, like, had an old camera. I bummed off my old man, got a few bucks on camera. Set up there, would hunt there. Was full drawn on a doe one night. My buddy, I had loaned my buddy he had just bought a nice Hoyt off of his cousin for like $200, and it's new, like real new. Give him a tent. I'm like, hey, you go set up in this tent down here. I'm gonna go sit in this little patch of trees in between two swamps and the river, and hopefully something comes my way. And a doe and two fawns came through me. I had just the slightest bit of opening, full drawn on it. Thinking about doing it. Like, it's not really worth it. I'll shoot something in November with a gun. Let it go. They walk off, catch my wind, bolt. Next thing you know, they didn't blow or anything. And then they get over to where I see where my buddy was, and they're not downwind from it whatsoever. Yep. But then they start blowing over by him towards his tent. Well, apparently he was lighting up in the tent. Okay, yeah, that'll make sense. That makes sense. Thanks for.
They didn't like that?
No,
dude. So we were hunting same buddy's property, and his uncle joined us, and slow day, terrible wind, super high pressure. I mean, there's 4 guys sitting on a 26-acre piece. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of freaking people on a small piece.
Have to agree.
And the wind is blowing directly where all the deer are going to come from when they come off of this cut cornfield onto our property. This guy is like, I'm going to light up. Start smoking it, and I'm sitting downwind of him, and I can smell it. And I'm like, you dumbass, what are you doing? I didn't see a deer. My buddy didn't see a deer. His cousin didn't see a deer. Dude that was lighting up saw like 10.
Get out of here.
They loved it. All the deer were gung-ho on it. They were all around him. So I was like, what the fuck?
Interesting.
Maybe it's a secret.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't want to get caught doing that.
Right. Especially with the firearm. I think that's a big no-no.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Going back to college hunting, gets closer to the rut. It's the start of the rut. It's the week before Minnesota Gun, so that's like
what, end of October, right around
early November. Yeah, like right at the end. And I'm at the girlfriend's parents' place again, and me and her dad had actually set up a stand back there late in the summer, so I actually had a stand to sit in this time, and I'm seeing pretty good movement. I'm like, all right, sure as shit. Wind was coming from the west, coming directly from my back though, which is a problem. Around hour and a half before dark, a hammer. I mean, probably like a 140.
Yeah,
hammer comes out of the tree line directly to my east, wind in my back, walking right towards me. The path goes right by my stand. I go, holy shit, this is it. This is it. This is it. Fucking stops, mills around a little bit, puts his nose up in the air, turns and walks off. Fuck. 20, 30 minutes go by. He's farther down to my south, comes out of that same tree line out to the east again, and is coming towards me off to this birch patch back behind me. Maybe like 60, 70 yards away. I'm like, holy shit, he's around.
Yep.
So it's getting like coming down to the wire, and a doe pops up out of that birch brush, walks right by me at 30 yards. I'm like, he's right behind her.
Yeah.
I know it. Knock one, I'm ready for it. Draw back. This is a Bowtech Diamond, my first bow.
Yep.
Apparently, first bow and last bow you'll ever need. The draw goes from like 12 to like 60.
Holy smokes.
So, but not a super fast bow, I would say. Draw back at 30 yards, put it dead center mass, let it go, watch the arrow, the Luminoc right is where I shot. Like you know when you like you squeeze the release and you know it's right, it's going right where you want it to go.
Yeah.
I put that thing center mass at 30 yards. I made the mistake of stopping it. Fucking drop zero. Clean miss. Right over the back. It was a tank. Biggest deer I'd seen probably in real life to that point. But that one got away from me. Never ended up getting one in Minnesota. But got out and did less drinking in the fall. So ultimately a win in my book.
Hell yeah.
In my book, yeah. Did not like answering to the girlfriend's dad after that one. He let me hear it.
Oh yeah. Well, I would too, bro. Well, that's like, I'm still hearing it about Kentucky. Nonstop. From my dad, from good old Kentucky Rob.
Oh yeah?
All the time, bro. All the time. Darren, when I went back, Darren, let me know.
Work on your aim a little bit.
Yeah, they were asking me, they're like, you shot pretty good now?
Oh,
like, dude.
Fuckers.
So, well, Kaden, I'm gonna call that our first podcast.
Sounds good. Good.
You got any closing notes?
Nothing. I'm less drunk than the first three.
The first three. Hopefully this one saves this time, guys.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Stay mediocre out there. Have a good one.